Hello again. Now the main stories in London, and police have stormed Soho in a blitz on drugs, prostitution and people trafficking. 29 people were arrested in raids last night. Ria Chatterjee reports.
Winding from one shop to another, an element of Soho's nighttime trade is put under the spotlight. The conspicuous facade of lap dancing clubs and sex shops, a front for concealed criminal activity, particularly the handling of stolen goods.
We've recovered numerous items of property, jewellery, iPhones, a range of different goods that have been stolen from members of the public. And obviously what we're aiming to do today is to clean Soho up.
200 officers raided and searched throughout the night. 22 people were arrested for handling stolen property. Officers found direct evidence linking drug dealers and those buying stolen goods to a number of businesses, including a cab company, brothels and clubs.
We need the visitors who come to the West End to feel comfortable and safe as they walk around, and not to have their pocket picked, their mobile phone stolen, their jewellery stolen. And so it's all part of making sure that the visitor experience in Westminster is as it should be.
The next step will be to follow the trail of money to see whether it leads to a broader network of criminals. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News.
Planners will decide whether controversial proposals for Brentford Football Club should go ahead later. Plans for a new 20,000-seat stadium include building more than 900 flats on the same brownfield site. Opponents say the development would be damaging to neighbouring Kew Gardens. 3 members of Hounslow Council have resigned from the planning committee amid concerns over conflicts of interest. And a new film shows what happens when cyclists and a lorry driver swap places on London streets. The project is aimed at improving bike safety by making road users more aware of one another. Now, action is being taken to protect London from a tidal surge. Here's Martin now with a closer look at the forecast.
Hello again. It is very windy out there, and we can expect some strong gusts for the remainder of this afternoon, up to 50 miles an hour. And the Thames barrier is closing tonight because there is a risk of some localised flooding out there because we've got a storm surge working its way down the east coast. The main risk is at 2:17 and 2:45 p.m. tomorrow. There is the floodline number if you are worried. Back to the normal weather though, this afternoon very breezy as I said, so even though it says 10 degrees it will feel cooler than that with a strong wind chill factor, and some rain arriving about 4 or 5, sweeping down towards the south. After that we've got a very chilly night in store into a colder airflow, so a strong frost, a chilly morning tomorrow but quite bright, and then clouding over in the afternoon. At least the breeze will be gentler. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Coming up at 6, we'll be in Trafalgar Square as London's most famous Christmas tree is lit up. The 20-metre Norway spruce was carefully lifted into place earlier this week. Every year, the tree that takes pride of place in the capital is gifted by the city of Oslo in Norway as a token of thanks for Britain's help during World War II. That's at 6 with the rest of the day's news, of course, but until then, a very good afternoon to you. Bye-bye.